So I'm going to do this. This is the month. I'm going to bring it over here, and we're going to replicate the month in a different way. We're going to break out the month so you can see it in a really clear way. You are looking at the white horse, the red horse. Okay, salt and pepper, red pepper. The black horse and the pale horse with all kinds of diseases inside. So there we are. All right? I hear people giggling at our art. We're casting pearls before, whatever they are. Okay. So then you have, this would be the 1335, and then you got 10 days of tribulation because the first four horses take off at the middle of the month. Where you can't have famine, you can't have war, rumors of war, you can't have pestilence, animal attacks that kills 1/4 of the earth before you ever get to the Great Tribulation. Now what we're going to do here, I'm going to move this up here. We're going to have to see if we can fit all that. No, it's going to go like that. Yeah, that's going to have to. So we might have to move this, and then we will. I think that'll be fine. But we got to do this other thing. I'll put it right over here. Let's just move that. So that's here now. Where are these other big units? Oh, we just put it here. Okay, so I don't think we get it all on the same side, but maybe we can. So let's do this. Let's just slide it all over here. Okay, the first half of the month, and I think I'm just going to remove this. This got blown up, so we can see it and blow up. Put it right here. That's fine. Yeah, we're actually going to take it out of here. Take it out of the tray. Boom. Now, can they see all those labels? Can you see them all? I'm on the back side here. You see that? All right, so this is a good half of the month. This is cookies, honey, sugar, cream, and this is black coffee for the cream. So for the first half of the month, when you have to get up at dawn every day, you can have coffee. Mr. Habboush is happy about that. So this is God being good and sweet for half of the month. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. They ate the book and it's sweet, and then it's bitter. Because in the middle of the month, some reach the 1335, and you got to reach all mankind here. That's 14 days. This is the plump moon, the middle of the month, and then you got 10 days of tribulation. It's tough because 1/4 of all mankind is dead as you're coming into. This is going to be the Great Tribulation as well as the Day of the Lord. So we're going to call this a 5-day period. It's going to be a half a day of flight. So now we're going to have a little fun. Told you this is going to be graphic. This is going to be graphic. So we're going to put the cookies over here, and this way I can see you a little better. And I'm going to illustrate with a very powerful list of 62 things. It's not exhaustive, but I want you to understand the Bible. I'm going to lay out for you, in effect, the entire Bible. This is the story of the Old Testament. This is all the good stuff. In a month, nobody understands because we always believe we're waiting for the millennium. So, on Tammuz 1, Christ arrives on a Wednesday night with the mountain city and the little book that Elijah eats before sounding and prophesying again, including to all kings, all right? An imprecation goes forth. That's all at the beginning of the month. If you want to call this day 1 right here, maybe we'll just call that day 1 for the moment. 13 and a half days because this starts at dawn. It's not actually 14 days, 13 and a half days. Remember, all the saints rise at dawn, and Elijah calls out at dawn occurs. And the gospel is preached to the whole world. Knowledge is increased. God makes known his plan all on day 1. And you understand all of these things. There's a certain paradise, because this is Christ's kingdom, certain paradise, the thief comes up into it, plenty of food And, it's still like Eden before you get to the day of the Lord, so that's all good. Animals change, nothing can hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain. This is all good. And God calls it good. I want to do well unto you. He calls it that, and again, sweet. And Christ in this 14 days is the branch growing up out of his place unto the ancient David who will arise out here, the day of the Lord. Every human being who has ever lived is reached by the saints in what 2 Samuel 22 and Psalm 18 describes as, and I explained this to you, close places. They're all jammed together. And somewhere in there, 3 particularly evil shepherds are cut off at some point in here. All right.